If you're going through a hard time right now, I want you to watch this. My name is Seamus Evans. I'm a keynote speaker and I travel the country speaking in schools, conferences, all about resilience, overcoming barriers and challenges in life. Living with Tourette syndrome and ADHD, I've been through my fair share of challenges. But today is about you. We all face adversity. Adversity is facing a difficult or challenging period. And adversity either makes us a victim or it makes us a hero. That result is up to you, whether you're going to be a victim from your adversity or whether you're going to be a hero from your adversity. Take my adversity, for example, having Tourette syndrome. I tick like that all the time and I talk about it a lot in my channel. Over the years, I've been very embarrassed. I've been ashamed of it. I've felt guilty. In fact, I've hated myself for having it. But I made a really clear decision that it won't define me and it will never determine my future. Just like what you're going through right now, this is your difficult time. This is the time that you're struggling. You have to ask yourself, is this going to be your defining moment of being a victim, hiding behind it, and it being your identity? Or is this your opportunity to rise up from the ashes and embrace this challenge, hit it head on, and take your adversity on and become a hero? We are not in control of what happens to us in our lives. In our lives, things happen. And it's out of our control. We can't control what happens. What we are in control of is how we choose to handle the situation. If you're being bullied at school, you can't control the fact that you're being bullied, but you can control your reaction to the bully. If you've just received a diagnosis of maybe it's a neurodiversity, maybe it's a disability, maybe it's a physical condition, whatever it is, you can't control the fact that you have that, but you are in control of how you choose to respond, how you choose to wear it, how you choose to take it on. That is in your control. And that's what I really want to hammer home, because it's so important with a mind shift and embracing who you are, embracing this challenge, embracing this adversity, taking on what's come your way. You're able to shift it, manipulate it like Play-Doh. You're able to flatten it out, scrunch it up, roll it together, throw it against the wall. It's yours to do with whatever you want. I distinctly remember moments at school. I've been in high school before. I'm 34 years of age now, but I've been through what you're going through in school of being either isolated, getting poor grades, having people make hurtful comments, being insecure about your body. I was always a very late bloomer. I was a very small child and everyone else was really big and it was intimidating because they were massive and I was so small. And I hated the fact that I was smaller than everybody else. In fact, I couldn't wait until I got bigger. What you're going through right now is actually equipping you. It's providing you with tools, skill sets that you can use later on. A lot of people talk about delayed gratification. What you're going through right now is a struggle, is a really difficult time. It'll pay off later. I love this story about the ring. There's a ring that many years ago, a king said, I want a ring. He went to a jeweler. He said, listen, I want a ring that when I look at it, I laugh and smile at the same time. Now, this is a famous quote. If you've heard it before, write it in the comments. The jeweler went away and he said, I've got just the thing. And he made this ring and he brought it to the king and said, here you go. The king looked at it and laughed and then frowned. And what the writing said, it said, this too shall pass. When you're going through a really difficult time, it is so important to remember and remind yourself in any way possible that this time will end. This time will pass. This suffering, you will get to the other side. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. The most important thing is that you do not give up, that you do not stop living, you do not stop trying, you do not stop giving life your best. Every single day you wake up, you must put everything into your efforts so you can get through to the other side. Steve Harvey, someone I follow on YouTube a lot, he has another saying where if you're going through hell, keep going. If you're going through a difficult time, don't stop. You're in a difficult time. Keep traveling through. Keep getting through that difficult time. This too shall pass. You will get to the other side. I know it feels impossible. I know it feels like it will never end, but it does. All things come to an end, good and bad, which sucks because sometimes when you're having a really good time, you don't want it to end. One of the reasons why I've started this channel back up is I really want to dedicate this channel to helping you, young Australians, young adults, young teenagers, whatever it is, If you're struggling, if you're going through a hard time, I want to be there for you and help you. So if you're going through a difficult time, I want you to write in the comments. I want you to make an active decision to remind yourself, this too shall pass. If you're going through a hard time, I want you to type it in the comments. This too shall pass. Don't write what you are going through. You don't need to share that with anyone. But I want a physical commitment to getting to the end, traveling through the difficult path to get to the end. This too shall pass. Every time you wake up, I want you to tell yourself, if you're going through a difficult time, this too shall pass.